don't believe me? Check this
Oh
out.
god, no, overloading boys hurt. Fill up some gates, there we go, mind them. I am invincible. I'm invincible. We are on like pretty good pace already, but there's no reason not to keep it up. There's no reason not to keep it up. Okay, it may be on my own hubris. Is that blood? Or just more like a deposit? Oh, it is blood! I see. I wish I didn't. Any Hololive fans, have you seen Bibu stream?
料理をする
I found the legendary word. Can I go in? Nah. Can I go in? Nah. Can I go in? Nah. Not a single one. Not a single one, and not a single jump scare to make into a bit and make that bit into a sword. I popped the premium trial of Live 2D to rig this boy. I am not going back to the trenches, man. I am not going back to the trenches. You can't force me. You can't force me to go back. Not alive. Not alive. Never again. Okay. Actually, I say never again. Check back on that in approximately 3 to 4 months. That's usually how it goes. Eat whatever you want when you want it, but you have to be tested. Is there an answer to that? Do I have to provide my own potato outfit? How good of a quality does it have to be? At what point does dressing up as a potato become putting like a light brown colored seat over you with like a hole? That's a city potato costume, but like, does it count? I think it does. There's no downside to this. Can I just talk about how I still confuse like East and West every now and then, because my like first grade teacher made a grave mistake, and that has now been completely just imprinted in my memory. So the Greek word for west and the Greek word for right start with the same letter. So do the Greek word for east and left. So when we were being taught, you know, the cardinal directions, my first grade teacher goes like, you can remember west because it starts with the same letter as right. Δύση, δεξιά. Same with east. Anatoly, aistera. He has like a moment of realization of, wait a second, that is not right. They are flipped. Thank you, first grade teacher. You have ruined me. You have made me directionally challenged for the rest of my life. I can be fully unapologetic Tuni in writing, but when it actually comes to speaking it out loud, like I don't think I can say, "Hi, I am the sage of corruption, a fading echo of the Red Forest," with a straight face yet. I don't think I can do it, man. I don't think I can do it. Here's a fun fact as well. I unironically want to start an OnlyFans at some point, just because I came up with the name Tox, and that is the single best piece of branding I've done, and I have done branding for actual companies. I'm sorry if you're a past client. Nothing beats Tox. I've come to realize, right, like clowning on stuff is a lot of my defense mechanisms. But then again, I enjoy clowning on stuff in general. So you never know whether it's a defense mechanism or just like straight up, oh no, it's breathing. Abigail, the cave is breathing. There's 7 flags in the US. Where is that? I don't know. Washington. Wait, there's a Washington state, and then there's like a Washington city that's like somewhere down here. Yeah. Why? Why are you like this? Americans, explain. Americans, explain right now. Why are you like this? Why is like the Washington state and the Washington city like literally on the other side of the country? Which one's the capital? Is Washington the state the capital? Because like I know the Washington's that's where like the White House is, but like which Washington? Which Washington? Why are you like this? So I've had some people ask me, hey, why don't you have a lower half? And I could just say that, hey, yeah, I drew my model myself, I rigged it myself, and I didn't want to do all the extra work for a lower half you don't get to see, like, most of the time. But the real answer is, you can put me on a stick and use me as a pencil. I have brain damage. There are two kinds of people when they piss. The people who look at their own piss and be like, yo, I am so hydrated right now, let's go! It's like getting a necessary gas pool. And then the people who lie about it.
Later.
I had such a good pee, it was like it had only the faintest hint of yellow. My game didn't record any sound, so I did it myself, which led to moments like this. And this.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You go boom boom. I go pew pew. They go splat splat.
Lolly, howdy, my skibbity rizzlers! I have a headache and a crippling addiction to Path of Exile the last couple of days. As you can see, I have kinda made it to Endgame. And I have been here for like about half a week or so. The new league, which is essentially the Path of Exile expansions, has been out for about 2 weeks now, for reference. And speaking of the new league, I gotta go check the stuff. We are building, I think we are building the city for Path of Exile 2, which is gonna release soon, TM. And here it is, here's a city where you can like get like a bunch of like different stuff. I mostly care about the ships because they bring you things. But you have your little town hall over here. You go like Johan here, where like you can put wages for your people. I've got enough gold to sustain the town for 13 days, 4 hours and whatnot. You can recruit people from this guy over here. I don't care about recruiting people. I've got just enough right now. I'm probably gonna expand eventually. So let's check what the shipping guy has brought me. Shipping successfully returned from the thing, but pirate seized half of the profits. Estimates. Give me all the currency stuff. And what's this? Armor. Don't really care. Sealed. Don't really care. And then what do you need? Let's start working towards corn and bismuth for those guys over there. Wait, what happened to my corn production? Why do I just have 0 corn? Bismuth I kinda get. Okay, so let's do that. How much wheat do I have? Oh my god, I have so much wheat. Let's bring the value up to just over 100k. There you go, done, set sail, you're off, see you in half an hour. And the other ship, KTS Eastern Star, it successfully returned from blah blah blah, but corrupt custom officials demanded half of the entire shipment. SM8. And just gems, charge dust, don't care. Power Soften, don't care. Warlord's Mark, don't care. And Detonate Dead, especially don't care. I should have gotten corn down to those guys. It's almost complete. I'll just send them the remainder of my corn. There we go. 56 corn, all for you. Have some of that, have some of that. Value just like over 10k. Put in some Stardust as well. And there we go. Set sail. Goodbye. 2 hours! It's not that far. Then you can disenchant those. Can I sell items to you? I can. Take all the gems. I don't care for them. Give me whatever. Oh, wait. You actually gave me something good here. Improves the quality of a gem. Oh ho. Okay, so I can improve the quality of my Toxin Rain into a plus 5%. Toxic Rain is one of my favorite Path of Exile builds. Or at least I should say it's become one of my favorite Path of Exile builds, because this is actually the first time I'm playing it. It's not like entirely complete yet, because I've been kind of slacking and doing stuff, but like the gist of it is I summon these boys here, and then we kind of do all that, and all this explodes and causes damage over time to enemies. But if I hit an enemy, I also spawn a Spectral Archer, up to 3 of them. Which also shoot more of that, and each one I think stacks individually, so it's insane. It's absolutely insane. It clears rooms so quickly, unless you're in the end game. And enemies have resistances and pain. So to the main point of the stream, you'll notice that on the top left, right here, I've got a life bar. Each notch of the life bar is 1 life. When I deplete all 3 of my lives, the stream ends. Because I have a headache. And I couldn't think of like, I didn't want to do the other thing I've got planned. That's gonna happen on Wednesday. I'm gonna retry to do the game I got from the ARG. But I kinda need brain power for that, and today brain power is not something that's happening. So, if you've never been to Path of Exile Endgame, don't worry, neither have I until just now. Last time I was in Path of Exile Endgame, it was back in like 2014. So you know it's been a while and a lot of things have changed. But basically it boils down to, you have a map. I have a map of the Plagued Remains. Or rather, that's the map's name. It's in the Seeds tile. It's in the Seeds tile set. It's a tier 1 map, which is the lowest quality, the lowest tier, which means the enemies are probably gonna be a little bit easier. It gives me 58% increased item quantity, 34 increased item rarity, with more monster packs, which have more lives, deal a lot, 67% of their physical damage as cold damage, which I don't really care too much, because yeah, I've got 71% cold resistance. Ignore the minus 32 chaos, that's fine. Monster skills chain 2 additional times, and players gain 30% reduced flask charges, which are all these boys over here. So what you do is you put the map in, and you can also put like a scarab, for example. I have a cartography scarab of escalation. 10% increased maps found in the area for each map modifier affecting the area, and there's like a lot of modifiers affecting this, so I'm gonna put this in here, and this is gonna affect the map. It's gonna give me the effect the scarab is telling me it will. So 10% increased map found. So I activate this, and all of my frogs spawn, because my portals look like frogs, because I have a skin for them. So you go in, and then you kinda just vibe and commit, you kinda just commit mass genocide. So over here, there's like one of I don't know what these actually are. They spawn things that hit very hard, or at least like harder than the rest of the enemy. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Wait! Chill! We just began. My health reduced. My health was down to like 1 there. But yeah, as you can see, like all these green circles at the bottom, if the bitrate allows for it, because I did not consider this. I did not consider the bitrate. Oh, I got 2 uniques? It's kind of huge. If they're like any useful at all, that's pretty good. And this is like a new mining node from the new expansion, the new league. I need to level up my skills as well, but sure, I can take like a second. I'm not gonna die immediately. There we go. Please stop hitting the tree. I need the resources. I actually don't. Like most of the resources I need right now is just currency stuff, which I get for trading other currency, because oh my god, they added the currency exchange system, and it's the best thing ever. You don't have to just socialize and talk to other players for hours on end and get like some very sassy deals. There's a market board essentially now. There's a market board for like specific items you use as currency. And by currency I mean, it's not just like gold. Gold is actually not the currency for players, it's currency for the expansion. It's basically specific to that. Currency for players is essentially things that help you with crafting items and modifying them in various ways. For example, the currency I'm looking a lot of right now. Oh, Chaos Orb. This is like the pretty much the default. It's a pretty rare drop that has a lot of uses. Its primary use is that it reforges a rare item with new random modifiers, which is like rare items at the yellow ones here, and all the modifiers are all the things that affect it. It's the wall of text that everybody's scared of in Path of Exile. There's also this that people are scared of in Path of Exile, and it is initially... This is the skill forest. It is initially incredibly scary up until you realize that you only kind of use like a third of it on the side, and like sometimes you do like a path off to like another third. somewhere like offshoot there if you need some skills. For example, I've got like increased chaos damage here and increased non-cursor effects because I got like some auras that buff me. But for the most part, like you would just use what's on screen around here for a normal character, which is scary. What the other thing that's very scary is that since I got to Endgame last time, back in 2014, they added a whole other skill forest. They added a skill forest for the Endgame. So now you have this, the Endgame skill forest, and then you have your character build skill forest. And like, okay, I learned how to read. Because like back when I played in 2014 or so, like I didn't actually know how to read the skill tree. I kind of just like did things, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But that's the fun of Path of Exile, just experimenting with what you build and seeing what you can get away with. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh, go. Like so, like perfectly illustrated right there. Health dropped back to 1%, and I did it again. What is hitting so hard? Is it you? Big unique dude. Oh. No, it's the lightning dudes. Okay, so that's one of my stocks gone. That is one of my life stocks gone. So hey, we may finish. We may just be able to finish one map before this stream ends. It will be a short one today. Death happens a lot, and it happens a lot, especially when you're careless. When you're not paying too much attention in what's going on at any given point in time. Which is kind of the definition of streaming, because I'm focused on talking and entertaining more than playing the game. It's like more of a 60-40 split. But that's enough. That's enough to kill you. If you're not careful. Let's take a side step here. Okay. What is that? I had some weird thingies floating around me. Which aren't the normal weird things floating around me, which come from my flasks. They were red. And red is a sign of danger. We don't like danger. There you go, get debuffed. So essentially my build revolves around just get all the turrets here, get my spectral archers online, and then just kinda walk around and debuff enemies while everything else happens. But I do also need to shoot myself. I can't just leave it all to my minions, because the little ballista thingies that mimic my attack, they only attack when I do. The spectral archers are independent. They do it on a set timer. But for the most part, after like I've set up an area just of death and doom and destruction, I can just switch my focus to... I can switch my focus to just debuffing enemies so they die faster. Because again, my build is revolved around damage over time. Okay, take a step back here. Because I saw a lot of bad and I don't want to get flanked. Gonna buff my damage as well with like my damage buff flask, which is my number 4. You can see flask usage on the bottom left. There you are, you're a rare monster that can actually do some damage. Okay. Like, maps are actually... This is not even one of a good source of... Like, a map that has, like, a lot of gold drops or just is optimized for it. But they are so good for grinding gold. Like, I was kind of struggling at the start of the league to just sustain my town, and now I've got like 13 days worth where I can just leave it be, and everything is gonna work smoothly. And because of that, I am thinking of expanding that and hiring more people. And I should, because that's how you progress. Oh god. That is how you progress this league that we're in. Like that mechanic. that aspect. This may get a bit dicey. I activated another mining node, and these have different challenges you need to do, depending on the kind of mining node it is. Here, they spawn progressively stronger monsters from these little poopy holes. Oh god, no, don't stutter game, don't stutter game, don't stutter game. That would be an unlucky death. That would be a terrible ways to go. Ooh, a tarot card, the blue thingy that dropped there. I've actually gotten 2 more of the same, and you need... It's tarot card, you need like a certain amount of them before you can trade it in for some rewards. And I have, I think, 2 of the puzzle ones. I just picked it up. A Dark Forest map, yoink that as well. Ooh. I need to take down the big thingy that's spawning all the other big thingies. I think I picked up an item by accident there. Yeah, this thing needs to die, this thing needs to die, and I need to die as well. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm just trying to change my livestock. And we're down to 1 life. No, we're not. We are now down to 1 life. So, as I said, we might just be able to finish a single map before everything just ends. Before the stream ends. And before I die 3 times. I initially wanted to do just 1 death. But you've seen the why. You've seen why I chose to do 3. Yoink this, I don't know what that is, but we can look into that later. I want to go back to the point I was in, because there were a bunch of stuff on the floor. Ooh, a siege map. Yoink. I do like just yoinking any map I find, because again, I've just now gotten to the endgame for the first time since 2014. The first time in 10 years. Yo, this game is old. This is not a new game. I didn't realize just how old it was until I said it out loud just now. It came out in 2013. Oh no! Oh, I shouldn't have charged all the way in there. Should have gone slowly. But hey, this means the stream is done. Thank you very much for watching. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in EU evenings and American mornings or so. You can check Twitter or join my Discord to get updates on when I go live. Thank you very much for coming, and I will see you next time.